So Love Sucks is a cool one. That shit happened when I was in a relationship where I was in a relationship with somebody and we ended up breaking up. I think I wrote it like 2 weeks into it, or maybe like a week into it. It was really fresh. We were together for like 20 months almost, and it was pretty fucked up, so I felt shitty, and that's hence the name Love Sucks, and I wrote the hook and the first verse for it. Then, about 2 weeks later, I ended up getting back with this person. We were talking again, and I wrote the second verse, and that was written with like the coming back together type of thing. So it was cool because the hook and the first verse is like the sad, hard parts about breaking up, and then the second verse is like the coming back story. When I wrote it, like all the words came out perfectly for like what I wanted to express and the feeling I had behind it. And you can hear it in my voice, like the real emotion, raw emotion. So that's one of my favorite songs on the tape.
You can hit me with the highs and lows. Anything is.
Oh, Highs and Lows is actually produced by MD Trey and Jay Pre. They sent me the beat, and I don't think I fucked with it for a while. As I was making the Genuine article, I had a plan to make like 20 songs or so, which I ended up doing, and then only picking a certain few. And I was only going to do 7 at first, and then it was going to be 9, then 10, and now it's 12. I was just looking to make more and more songs, and I wanted to have more shit from those two guys because they're my good friends. And I ended up plugging that bitch in and just started writing to it, highs and lows. I ended up writing a hook to it. I don't know, shit just came out. That's one of those songs that was like, you can hit me. That was kind of like, I must have been feeling like some like on top of the world shit that day. Cause it was like, you can hit me with the highs and lows, you hit me with anything. Anything is fine. I adjusted the lifestyling 101 times before. So it's like, I've gone through whatever you can give me. I've gone through it all. And then it was kind of like hype after that. But it was kind of like the whole point is like, yeah, of the highs and lows is just like you can hit me with whatever, I'll take it for what it is and I'll get through it. And that was kind of like the highs and lows. And it's a fucking banger. The beat's sick. I love that song. That's up there with my favorites on the tape, I'd say, for sure. The overall theme of the project, it's called The Genuine Article. So the idea behind it was I wanted it to push the theme that I am the genuine article and that people realize that I am the real deal when it comes to this shit. But the theme of it was like to take a 2-month period of time or so. I have one song is actually from 2 years ago. That's rare. That's not what it usually like. So all the songs basically were in the 2-month time period besides maybe like 1 or 2. Anyway, so I made 20 songs about, not exactly, and I took the best one. So I was gonna make 7. And then to be on the tape, then 9, and then it turned out, now I thought 10 even, and then it turned out to be finally 12 is what I'm going with. And so I want to take 2 months of my life, kind of, and I've been going through some shit these last 2 months, but ups and downs for sure, highs and lows. And I just basically, when I write shit, it turns out that I like, when I'm feeling something that day and I have a general idea, I start writing basically with that idea in mind, and then it becomes like a whole thing. So I took 2 months out of my life knowing that if I just wrote how I felt on certain days, it would create like a whole 2-month album low-key, but not even that, like that was really the purpose, but you get a good idea of a lot of my different emotions, and a lot of songs sometimes, like, and some of my songs are like aren't even about me either. Like Bad, for example, is like about like the bad guy and how girls like to fall for the bad guy and they end up getting fucked in the end, or at least it usually don't work out very good. It wasn't through me, like I'm not the bad guy for real, like that's not really my personality for real, but I made it in like the lens of that. So it's like maybe sometimes I'm not writing about exactly my life, like Love Sucks or something like that, or My Way. You still get another piece of me, like, oh, he likes to write about general ideas and something that's not me, you know what I mean? And I do that a lot in my music. I also do things about me. So it's like, I don't know, it's like I just wanted to have a good condensed piece of what I'm doing now. Like, I got tons of songs from older songs that are pretty good and stuff like that I could have brought back and put on here, but I really wanted, like, how I am now, my style, what I became at this point in this short period of time, take the best 12 out of the 20 or so songs I made, and you got the fucking genuine article.
I be on prime time up there with the wise guys, cause I control my life. She no robot, rock your body.